Hey y'all, we are live. We are live. Yeah, we are live. I'm gonna say it again. Um, I was trying this countdown thing, but I guess my connection is a little low or slow, I should say, is a little bit slow. Anyway, I want to say welcome to this event. This is another single mom event that's being hosted by me, Bess Parks, the founder of the Single Moms Club. And also, I like to say hashtag Single Moms Level Up. And this is our monthly event. So every month, we have, I'm sorry, I'm looking at reading what's on my screen here. So every month we have an event. I host an event for single moms. It's something usually informational, something that will help us out to in our single mom journey, which is a lifetime journey. So it's like something we have to make sure that we get used to it. Um, and really, what we're getting used to is being uncomfortable, and that's crazy, right? Is that we have to really get used to being uncomfortable. So let me check my other device here. Make sure you guys can hear me. You know, that's what I do. That's what I do. So let me check here, make sure you can hear me. Even though I do a sound check, the platform that I use, which is StreamYard, I do a sound check. But I still, for my own conscience, I don't know. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Oh, yes, and you can hear me. Hey, Sonia, thank you for watching live. Also, I want to thank anybody else that is watching live, maybe on the YouTube Single Moms Level Up channel. This is also broadcasting there as well. So, again, my name is Bess Parks, and welcome to this event. This is day one. This is a 5-day event. Mind you, the sessions, let me fix that so that thing is not like in my chin. Okay, so there's 5 sessions. They're 30 minutes each. If you miss something, don't worry about it. Don't fret. If you can't be on live, um, you can. I'm gonna put this over here. So if I see any comments, um, don't worry about if you missed the live. There will be replays. I know I am a single mom too of two. I'm a single mom of two. And so I know that sometimes we can't make every live event that we want to make, that we want to attend, but there will be replays. So this is how this works, just in case this is your first time being a part of one of the single mom events, monthly events. The event will last 5 days. 30-minute sessions, always going to be 30-minute sessions, because I understand that you don't always have a lot of time to yourself. 30 minutes is probably the best most of us can do. Some of us might be less than that. But anyway, 30-minute sessions. Sometimes there's little things that I ask you to do, excuse me, every day. And then sometimes it's just for fun. But most of this is for us to level up. And what is leveling up? Leveling up is changing our perspective, how we see things, so that we can get a better gauge and a better focus on where and where we need to go and what direction we need to go. So when we're okay, when we moms are okay, our kids are okay. So we got to make sure that we're the best that we are, that we can be for ourselves, so that we can be the best that we for our children and everybody else that's in our lives. So five days, it's 5 days, 30-minute sessions. And these things are, it's not like homework like at school. It's really quick stuff, unless you really want to get into it, but it's really quick stuff to do, throughout your day. It's something you could probably do on lunch, from work or whatever, if you're a working single mom. I don't know about you, but my goal is to work from home. During the pandemic, that was like my thing. I was like, this is awesome. And so I did a lot of stuff outside of what my normal job was, because nobody was working or whatever. But I actually picked up a project, during the towards the end of the pandemic, because I had the resources to something, and I had access to some place that had materials and things that I could provide to the clients that I had. So this is a lot of there's a lot of informational stuff that's given out for you guys to use. These sessions, these events, monthly events are free, and they will always remain free. Take whatever you can that helps you. Comment, participate, give your biggest takeaways. This is a community where you're safe. We do have some rules, and whether you agree to the rules or not, when you come into this group, you know what them rules are. And if you don't, you can go and find them in the featured. You will see what the group rules are. It's nothing committing you to any kind of weird anything. It's basically just saying be friendly, be kind, be courteous. Don't spam everybody with whatever your product is that you have that you want to sell to people. Don't do that in here. That's not what this is for. That's not what this group is for. If you would like to do that, you can go over to the Single Mom Level Up Facebook page, and you could post that there. No problem with that there. That's a definite resource page. This here is more of a safe haven for us single moms to have conversations and talk about things that other people that are not single moms don't understand. It's hard to accept all these comments and suggestions and whatever else from people that are not single moms and don't have a clue what's going on. You know, um, I recently had to come to that conclusion that I need to stop listening to these people that have never raised kids. And even if they are people that are close to you, that's really hard. And I've experienced that, and I have to say I still struggle with it at times now. These people that are close to me, and they could be a parent, they could be the baby's daddy, they could be an aunt, they could be a cousin, they could be anybody, close family members that are trying to tell you things, and they have not raised kids. They might have kids, but until they do that 24/7, 365, they need to shut it. They need to shut their mouth. Just be quiet. Just be quiet and stop it. That the best advice comes from the people that have the experience of raising children 24/7 and have experienced the same journey that we are, which is why this group is here. So I created this group because when I had my son, I looked for groups and did not find them. I didn't find them. And of course this is back in the 2000s when in 2000 when a lot of this social media stuff did not exist. So it was a lot harder to find groups for that. And I didn't have time to go run here, run there, run here, run there. And I started feeling very isolated because the places where I was taking my kids to enjoy some events, and the community centers and stuff throughout the city, I was running into moms, but they weren't single moms. They were moms that had husbands or people that were and let me just say they were husbands. They were husbands that were there and that were participating and helping them with picking up the kids and sitting and watching their events and all that stuff. And I was not running into a lot of single moms. They're moms and they can understand me understand what I go through to a point, but they don't understand the single part of it. What it all being on us. That's a whole nother separate side thing that goes on when you're a mom and you're a single mom. It's not a bad thing. It is a separate side thing. And I actually truly believe it is a setup for what we have going on next after we raise our kids. Once they turn 18 and they start going out on their own and start getting on their own tooth, that really what happens and what that setup is for is whatever is going to happen next in our lives. And it's something big, y'all. I'm telling you, it's something big. That's why I say, let's go from just surviving to CEO in every area of our lives through self care, self love, and supporting each other. That's why I say that. And it's kind of evolved into that saying that started out another way, but now as this is where it is now, and I'm feeling really good about it. Hey Yenny, thank you for watching live. Um, thank you all for watching replays as well. Those of you that are watching that will watch the replay of this, I appreciate you and thank you for watching it. But it's a setup for something bigger and better for us that's going to happen after we go through the process of raising our children. Then there's the after. Okay, now my kids are graduated. Now they're off to college. Now they're doing their own thing. What do I do with me? That's what the setup is. Because kids, what they do for us is they bring out everything, everything about ourselves. They bring it out of us, and we have to face it. And it's hard. That's very hard. So if we have insecurities, if we have fears, if we have anxiety, if we have um, any of those things, it's going to magnify when you have kids. And it magnifies because it needs to be addressed. And if we can't address it all by ourselves, then we need to go and get someone to help us address it. There's nothing wrong with going to a counselor about that. Know that it doesn't always happen where you automatically have that mother-child bond. That doesn't always happen. And sometimes it's because there's some type of mental block in there that you need to address and make it, make it reduce, go away, or walk through it so that you can get to that connection and that bonding with your child. It happens, nothing wrong with you, it just happens, because of some of the things that we may or may not have, and not that we may not have addressed before. And maybe we addressed it on the surface, but we didn't get the stuff that was below it, and that's what may be causing those type of things to happen. So today's day one of this Single Moms Vision Board. I call it a party event. I posted something on my Instagram, and I really like the song that I found. And it was, "If nobody told you today, you're special. You're special, single mom. Because you're a single mom, you're special. You're special." And society tends to make us feel at fault and try to make us feel ashamed and embarrassed of being a single mom. But that's not the case, y'all. We were chosen. And I know that may be hard for you to wrap your mind around, but we were chosen to be single moms because we're being chosen to be something more and something bigger than most people can handle. And we're chosen to be that because we're going through the process of being a single mom, and for 18 years pouring into our children what we have, what we pour into ourselves and pouring into our children, which is making us have to look inward and do a lot of self love. And we have to do a lot of self love so that we can give and do care for our children better. Self love and self care. That's what I think it's our children come to show us, and they come to show us that we need to take care of ourselves. A lot of us single moms, even before we became single moms, we weren't taking care of ourselves. We were leaving ourselves behind, and not including us. And so I think children come to teach us, hey, you need to take care of yourself so that you can take better care of other people, so that you can serve and help other people better, your children, your family, be a better friend, be a better sister, be a better aunt. These are things that we need to do to improve and help ourselves as single moms. So that's what we're doing. So we're doing vision boards today. So I want to tell you the subject for today, because what we're going to do is pull pictures and things for each category of the 5 areas of our lives. This area that we're talking about today is our personal life. What are some of your personal goals? We want to find a picture that represents one of the major goals that we have, one of our personal goals that we have that's major. You know, maybe find three of them and find or write down three of them and see if you can find a picture that represents that well. So this is what you would do. So I'm going to share my screen. Know this, that I will be dropping in a template for a screensaver for your phone so that you can make a vision board that is your sleep screen or your screensaver. So it will be your screensaver, and I'm going to share that with you. So let me show you first off what my vision board looked like when I first. At first, I understood the concept of a vision board, but I never did one. About 2 years ago, maybe it's got to be 3 years ago, because this is the one behind me is the third year, which is this year. So it'd be 3 years ago that decided to do a vision board. I want to see if you guys can tell what the difference is between my first vision board. I'm going to make that bigger so you can see it. What the difference is between my first vision board. So this is my vision board back in 2021. This is my vision board back in 2021. I actually think I have another one. I think I have one from 2020, but I didn't put it in here. But anyway, so tell me if you could see the difference between this is my 2021 vision board, and then this is my 2022 vision board. So let me go back. This is 2021. Okay, 2020, 21. 2020, 21. I don't know why I said it twice. And this is my 2022. Some of the things look kind of the same, but different. Okay, so let me cover this. This is a 2021 vision board, and these ones I did physical vision boards. I'm going to show you a digital one, because I was like, this would be cool to have one that's on my screensaver so that when I open my phone, I see my vision board and it's right there. Some people are a lot more technologically more. Some people are more technical savvy and would appreciate a screensaver that's a vision board, or you can make your own physical vision board so you can transfer it over. So this is a physical vision board. So I had this area where this was one of my personal goals, was to go to the Essence Festival in 2021. Yeah, I did do 2020, because you know what? I covered this up. This is the same board. So 2020 hit, and I knew it. I wasn't, all this stuff was going to be very hard to accomplish, because 2020 hit with COVID and everything. So I knew that this was going to be very hard to accomplish. So I actually just covered up the year on here and covered up the year here. So this is the same vision board from 2020. Now I remember what I did. So obviously these VIP passes and all that stuff to the Essence Festival was not going to happen, because everything got shut down in 2020. 2021, the festival was virtual, because everything, what still always happens in July, around July 4th. And so things were still not quite open up yet. So it was virtual. So there was no such thing as the 2020 VIP passes in 2021. So there was no travel, because it was virtual. So six figure location rental business. That was something that was a financial goal of mine. And that's something through where I actually rent out my home to people that want to host events that maybe don't have a location and it's a small event. I limit it to 30 people, at least 30, a maximum of 30 people in my home, and I rent it for the night, for by the hour. And there's a minimum of like 3 hours, and I rent it for the night. And so that's some side income there, because that's not something that always happens. But I did get somebody to rent it in 2020, and it was a wedding party. They couldn't find anywhere else to go. And so they came to my house and they stayed for 4 hours, and I made like a couple $100, you know. Um, I know I need a new car, so this is was one of my options as a new car. That's kind of sort of changed now. I'm not too fond of the of the uh what are they called? Oh my gosh. I'm not too fond of these cars anymore. Anyway, Teslas. And then my merchandising firm, my interior design company, that's something that I wanted to grow more. I wanted to spend more time with family. I actually wanted to um, go to the Bahamas with my family. So I actually found a picture of um, uh, of I want to call it a villa because it has like 9 rooms in it. But I wanted everybody to go there so that we can go and spread my sister's ashes there. That was her favorite place to be, in the Bahamas. This was something that I had started, which was my real estate company. It's my real estate company, where I was getting into real estate, and that's kind of, things have changed. And then all these words that are around here are things that came to my mind: joy, commitment, love, suddenly, change, peace, family, overflow. These are words that came to me as I was doing my vision board and thinking about doing my vision board. These things came to me. Okay, so here we go. Here's the 2022 one. This was from this year. So of course I put the Essence Festival, but that didn't work out this year. But my purpose had changed in this. Now I wanted to actually be featured there, and be a speaker for that event. So that kind of changed. I didn't actually get there. I changed what I've been asking and praying for was, now it says at least $100,000 in net income, which means after taxes that I bring home. So making it a lot more open to receive. I wanted more joy. I did want to have some type of VIP status somewhere, but not necessarily just at the Essence Festival, but just to be have access and have doors to open for me. I wanted to have the flow of VIP access. I wanted to have the flow of peace. I wanted family. I wanted consistency. I wanted to experience some star power and fly on a private jet. Um, I wanted the Single Moms Club to increase in people. That happened this year. Um, and then the Single Moms Level Up challenges. Continue to I wanted to continue to have ideas and have single moms to come in and answer the questions and give direction to where a lot of these events would happen. I was calling them challenges, single moms level up challenges, but now I've changed into events because yeah, we have challenges, but they're sometimes just flat out events in our lives. And then, of course, my interior design business, I do still want to have that, even though I'm focusing on some other things, but I still do my interior design. And then the Single Mom Queen Kit has evolved and now become into a reality. It started one way with some hand drawings and everything, and now it's an actual physical box. The Single Dad King Kit is coming soon. Um, Having crazy faith with these things and peace with it and love. spreading love with other people is something that I wanted to do. These are just some ideas of what to do for that. So let me show you the template for the dang, that looks a little tiny. Can I make it bigger? Uh-oh, sorry. It's a little pop up there. I want to see if I can make this bigger. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to get bigger on Facebook. Okay, so there is a content or visual graphic website called Canva. So that's where I make a lot of my graphics. Not a lot of them. All my graphics come from Canva. The majority of them come from Canva if it's not something that I've taken a personal picture of. So let me move this thing here. Let me move that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I was able to move. I think that's in the way. Okay. So here's the vision board. So this is a template for the phone wallpaper. It says wallpaper, but it doesn't have to be your wallpaper. I plan on putting it as my screensaver because when I open my phone, I'll be able to see it and see my visions on that. So I'm going to give you this template. This will cover most phones. It will cover most phones. And what we're going to do and what I'm going to ask you to do is tonight, I want you guys to write down what are some of your personal goals. Write down 1 to 3 goals, and then try to find pictures that represent those goals. Because this is a wallpaper on your phone, we may not be able to get as many pictures on there as we do on a visual or digital vision board. So I do want to, this is the template I'm going to give you guys. It is called Canva. Canva is going to ask you to create an account. It is a free account, y'all. All of these logos and all these things, they're free. I just tweak them to be what I want them to be. So you can get a blank copy of something and create your own thing. So this is the Vision Board 2023. This is what we're going to do. So the first area, and know that you're going to have 5 areas, which is why I'm saying we may only be able to put 1 picture each for each area, because we also want to put in some words that may come to your mind about these particular area, this particular goal or thing that you want to reach in your personal life. And mind you, it doesn't have to be something that you could do next year. Reach for the stars, y'all. Reach for the stars. Think of some outrageous something that's very far-fetched that could ever happen. Think of something like that. The Essence Festival, I've never even been there before, but I wanted to have something that I'm reaching for the stars for that. And now it's morphed into not just going there, but I want to be the VIP that's there to be a speaker on one of the stages. That's what I'd like to do. That's what I was saying in that vision board. And so that gave me the idea, hey, I need to focus on some things. I need to work on my speaking. I need to work on my my grammar, maybe, but I need to work on my speaking. I need to get more comfortable in front of a camera. I need to be open to doing a lot of new things. I need to be open for something like this to actually happen. And the thing is that once you put things into your mind that, hey, this is what I'd like to do, then it morphs and becomes something that you can focus on. So this will help with any type of journaling that you might be doing. So every year since the past couple of years, I've done a journaling into purpose. Okay. Sorry, something popped up on my phone. But I've done a journaling into purpose event challenge. So, and that is a challenge, journaling into purpose. This will help with that. This is the other part, the other piece of the puzzle that helps you when you're journaling to focus on things. These are some of the goals that you want to reach. It will help you to reach your goals because this is beyond your goals, and it will encourage you when you wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I really do want to do that. I do want to do that. And what do I need to do to get there? You know? So the pictures will help a lot. I want to show you also this other, my digital, well, this was my digital vision board. So this digital board, the 2021 or 2022 vision board, is actually a Facebook page. So I used a blank Facebook page and I actually cut out these pictures. Then I didn't cut out these pictures, but I copied these pictures from offline, from my graphics that I have, my pics that I have. I uploaded them through my phone or took pictures and put them on here and put them on here and pasted them on here and used the space that I had. So this is a digital vision board, but for me, I like having something physical. I'm gonna try to wallpaper and see if that works. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. But I'm gonna try to wallpaper and see if that works. Um, but oh, I stopped sharing. Okay, it's gonna stop in a minute. I like physical ones like that. That's my 2022 vision board behind me. And that's there because when I'm in a bed and I'm trying to just roll over and go back to sleep, and I open my eyes and see that, I was like, you know what? I need to get up because I need to do some things. I need to accomplish some things. I need to change my focus, and focus on doing some things, some self-care and some self-love for myself. So that single mom queen kit is all about self-love and self-care. And I will talk to you guys about that tomorrow because I have ran out of time, y'all. I've ran out of time. So I will show you guys what's in the single mom queen kit giveaway for this month. Every month there is a single mom queen kit giveaway. It will go to oh my gosh, it will go to the single mom that participates the most. Either you do a like, a share, or invite somebody, or you give type in the comments your biggest takeaway from the session, or questions you might have. You could do that as well. So here's the rules real quick. You need to be a member of the Single Mom Club, the private Facebook group. So if you're on YouTube, I will drop the link to the private Facebook group on day one. I will drop the link to the Single Mom Club Facebook group. There's 3 questions there. I ask that you answer those questions honestly because that is where that's where I'm pulling these ideas for the things that we need to help us as single moms to level up, y'all. To level up, change our focus, and to increase in whatever area of our lives we need to. And there's generally 5 areas. We're touching on area number 1 tonight, which is your personal goals. What personal goals do you have? Come up with 1, 2, or 3, and find some pictures that represent those. That's what you need to do tonight. And then once you have your pictures and you download that template, you could put it on the template, copy and paste a picture. If you don't know how to do that, I'll actually cover that tomorrow on how to do that. I'll show you how to do that tomorrow. How you can use a tool called Snippet, and you could snip a picture and put it over into onto your board. So I will show you guys how to do that tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you bring a friend, invite somebody to do this vision board. It's an awesome thing to have this vision board in place before 2023 comes up. Plus, you can also use this activity with your kids during winter break, because we got to find something for them to do during winter break, or they can run amok. I don't know, but when you find them some activities to do, some fun things that where they can dream and think big and think outside of the box. Kids love doing stuff like that. You could do a physical one, you don't have to do digital. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love. Hashtag single moms level up. Bye. Day 2 tomorrow. And we are out. In